20 years ago, we were smoking on planes. Well, at least I know I was. Back 4 seats of the jumbo. Drink my body weight, please. It seems crazy that that was only 20 years ago. Crazy. But I wonder when we look back on 2018, in 20 years' time, what will we go, that was crazy? Do you think it might be the fact that this year alone, 500 million of us will get on planes for work, for our company, in the full knowledge that it's not good for us? I mean, let's face it, it's not healthy for us. And I'm not just talking about jet lag. I'm talking about kind of all the lining up, all the kind of cramped, uncomfortable seating, eating food at random times of day from random locations. And airports can be busy, stressful, sometimes noisy environments. And we've got our 7 a.m. arrivals, late night takeoffs, layovers, delays, cancellations. I mean, in all of that, where's the time for you, for your health, for your fitness, your well-being? Well, 6 years ago, that was me. I was traveling transatlantic continuously. I was overweight, tired, unhealthy. I was sitting in O'Hare Airport, and I was going, I want to shop. I don't want to eat. I don't want to drink. How do I find out what's good for me to do at this airport? And that was the birth of the idea of Sanctifly. Sanctifly is a global solution for travel wellness at airports. We aggregate everything that's good for you to do within a 5-mile radius of an airport, including our secret sauce, which is access to airport hotels, gyms, pools, and spas without booking a room. It's very simple to use. App on your phone. You select your location and your date, what you want to do. We then present you with the partners that are available to us at that location. We give you full knowledge in terms of the size of the pool, what the weights are up to, what the masseuse is available to you. You then book through the app, bring the code to the location when the mapping, and you're off. And we don't just have gyms, pools, and spas. We put hikes, yoga, travel, massage, picnic areas. In fact, over 40% of the options within the app are non-monetized by us or are free. I mean, for example, did you know you can get a free shuttle from Logan Airport to the East Bay in Boston, go for a walk, that there's a 10-mile running track on the water at SFO, or that there's a 9-hole golf course at Heathrow? No, but Sanctifly does, and we list these as options to you if you have the time available to you. Today, we're in 90 airports, and we're well on target to grow to 150 airports and 600 location partner options by the year end. We've contracted with all the major hotel groups. Now, that process has become integrated in Seamson. We've teched it out, that we can now bring on a new partner and they can be live taking a Sanctifly partner within 10 minutes. This process allows them give access to their premium facilities, earn the auxiliary revenue from having a new person on the property, and it gives our members that unique experience during their airport downtime. This didn't start that way. The first 30 locations, I had to fly out, meet the GM, look them in the eye and say, this is a good idea for you to let our members in. They'll be premium customers for you going forward. So Sanctifly is for everybody. It's not just for the fit person who wants to work out all the time. It's for everybody who doesn't want to change in an airport toilet again, who wants to just say, I just want to shower and freshen up, do my makeup, get myself ready at a proper sink in a hotel. But we don't sell to individuals. We sell through 3 channels. We sell to companies as part of their duty of care to their traveling employees, and most of them are waking up to the fact that there's no point in me motivating somebody by saying, sit down in a lounge, eat and drink before you get on a plane to sit down and eat and drink. We sell to companies that want to reward their traveling customers. So the likes of O2 and Vodafone, and Google and Founders Card, which are giving it to their employees, and of course then to travel management companies that are looking to create a better end-to-end experience for their customers and integrate a better auxiliary sale. We've teched out this process as well, so that from 1,000 customers to 10,000 customers, we can give to our online council the ability to be able to manage your customers and onboard them and manage the amount of passes that you're giving them. This global corporate wellness market is booming. We're growing from 8 to 12 billion over the next 4 years alone in the US, with fitness and nutrition forming forming 1/3 of the overall spend within corporate wellness. As I've said, we're a membership model. The reason we are that is because we carry the insurance of all our members, and that's what gives you the access to the hotel gyms. That's how we get you in there. Membership starts at $50, which is our trial membership, up to $9.95 for an all-you-can-eat package. Today, our focus is on selling Blue, because that's what gets people to try the product. And we sell that on breakage models to most of our loyalty partners. To date, we've sold 55,000 Blue memberships. We're raising money right now as part of a crowdfunding round, which is allowing us to work on the experience that we see Sanctifly as being. We're now at airports, we see ourselves growing to cities. We see us developing the AI so that we're able to say, hey, Rom, your flight's not till 10 o'clock tonight, your last meeting's finishing at 5, I can get you to a pool and you can still make your flight. Or Suzanne, you're getting in at 6 in the morning, your first meeting's not till 11, do you want to take a shower at the airport before you go into your meeting? That we've been multi-sports, that we've got short trip meetups of our members, that we're universal hotel acceptance, so that you know when you're passing a Hilton hotel that your Sanctifly membership is good there. We've got a great leadership team, over 100 years experience in total, across travel, across enterprise sales and scaling. Join us. Let's change travel wellness for everybody.
Thank you, Karl. Take a seat. Dragons?
I think this is what travelers dream of. No, I think that's what you're pitching to us. But thinking about myself, right? I spend most of my time, I spend a lot of time through airports, and most of the time I just check my emails and catch up with work. And so a service like this is always, the devil is in the details, isn't it? I recently, well actually, a week ago, I booked myself into an airport hotel in one of the European cities. I didn't realize that the airport hotel actually required me to walk out of the airport, walk across the car park, and walk on the highway for 10 minutes before I actually reach to the airport hotel. So how do you vet your content and how do you actually measure your customer experience to make sure that they will actually renew your service?
Yeah, great question. So 40% of our location partners are actually at the airport. 20% of that are post-security. So you've got a number of massage offering services from Express Spa, Be Fresh, and then we have also integrated any lounge that has a shower. So we're booking the shower. The fact that you'll have something to eat or drink afterwards is included in the offer. We put a kind of a circle of 5 miles around. So yes, you're going to have to get the shuttle to go to some airport hotels, but that becomes part of the journey. That becomes part of how the habit works if you have the time available to you, based on when you're taking off or arriving.
Karl, we have a question from Richard.
Yes.
Could you tell us a bit about your customer churn rate on the 50,000?
Well, our 50,000 is, we 55,000 in Blue sales this year, mainly through our loyalty program. So we're onboarding them at the moment. So their sales since January of this year, so the churn has been minimal. The usage rate on it so far has been at 12%. On our subscription product, to answer your question, our churn is 20% in trial and 15% post-trial in the first 60 days.
Ram?
2 quick questions. One, you mentioned the lounge, so people can go in to take a shower in the lounge. So does it mean that they can logistically say there and just benefit from it?
Yeah, you've got the full lounge.
So it's full access for the lounge.
It's full access. Our message, we've been selling you the shower.
But they can access everything.
Everything, yeah, they're in.
And then from market valuation and potential, you mentioned obviously it's quite limited, the airport, you said you're raising money, you want to go into cities. How do you see the competition? Because when you look at cities and wellness, there is a lot, that market is very, very crowded with all kind of wellness solution, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, well, we've proven it with our partners. So we're being encouraged with our partner relationships, the Hilton, the Starwood relationships, to move more into their brands. So we're about making it accessible for our member that when you're staying in your Airbnb or your 3-star accommodation, you go, God, I wouldn't mind really treating myself and going down and using the Hilton. And because the reward of Sanctifly has come through your company or through your car hire, then that's your way of onboarding as opposed to a pay-for-play model.
What's the feedback on your pricing from customers?
Yeah, good question. So most of our sales, as I said, have been sold through the loyalty program. So you've been gifted the $50 membership. That membership has been bought on a breakage rate of between $5 and $10 by the company. So the company's getting value in terms of how they're offering the product at $50, and you as the user are going, I'm happy I've been given a $50 gift.
Thank you very much, Karl.
Thank you, guys.
Great energy.
Thank you.